All right, so I'm gonna do another small, like, little bite. Happy anniversary to us. Okay, so I have these peppers. I know that you've seen them before. I use them all the time. They're very convenient for me. Okay, um, the tricolor peppers that you can get inside any store, any market. So what I did was I cut the tip off, and right here I just snipped the stem off with some scissors. So it can just let's go back so you guys can see. Yeah, so it can sit up like that. Okay, and then this part is open so I can stuff something in there. So in here, I just have like a few pieces of lobster and some shrimp, some complete paprika. I'm gonna do salt and pepper, and then I also have some garlic. See if you can see that. That's been roasted in truffle oil. I'm gonna add that to this with a little piece of red onion. I'm gonna get that. Oh, and there's cream cheese under here in case I didn't say that. And then I'm gonna get this all incorporated, and then I'm gonna stuff it in here. I'll show you how I do one, and then yeah, we'll make all that happen. Okay. And we're gonna bake these in the oven too, so I'll show you that. Okay, so I've stuffed all of them except for one, right? So this is what and they look like, right? This is a very little hole. Usually when I do stuffed peppers, it's like the big peppers, slice them in half or either cut off the top, stuffing everything in there, okay? I took some of this truffle oil that's infused with the garlic, and I put that all over the peppers along with a little bit of salt and some ground black pepper. This is a messy job with the little peppers, it really is, but very worth it. So I just take it, I put it on top, and I'm just gonna stick it in with my finger. I'm just gonna push it in there, right? And see, it doesn't take long. It makes 2 scoops, and that's it. And so what I'll do is I'll pile some on the top of each one, just to kind of have like it to be overflowing outside of it, I guess. I don't know. Um, yeah, but that's what I'm going to do. And then whatever's left, I'm just going to stick it in the corner of this pan. I line this pan with parchment paper. Even though it's non-stick, I just lined it with parchment paper. And the rest that is in here, and it's just like a couple of spoons, but I'm going to stick it right in the corner so that it can bake too. And what I'll do with that is probably put it on some toast. I did get some fresh bread from Whole Foods. Um, what did I get this time? I forget what kind of bread I got. I'll let you know though. Okay, so messy hands. I'm gonna go ahead and get those washed up. Pop these in the oven. The oven is on 400. I'm gonna leave it there. I also have some fingerling potatoes in there where we're gonna do like a cheesy potato stack. And yeah, I'll show you those in a couple. Okay, my peppers and my potatoes are done. Need to pick your afro daddy because it's flat on one side. I'm loving this fro girl. Okay, so my peppers are done. I put my broccolini, my asparagus, and my tomatoes on the vine inside the oven with woohoo. Um, Truffle oil, salt, pepper, a little seasoning here and there. This is going to be the platter where I'm going to build everything, right? It just makes sense for the peppers, the bread, the potatoes, and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to start building that by taking these peppers. And this is what they look like, right? See, the bottom is still intact, right? And sometimes when I start plating, I really don't know what direction I'm going in, but I just start and let's see what happens, right? So I'm gonna put these peppers on here. Like I said, I still have veggies roasting in the oven. So yeah, we will see what happens. And we were talking about that bread earlier, Whole Foods. If I'm not baking that no knead dough bread in my Dutch oven, then I'm going to try to get the bread from Whole Foods. They always have like really fresh bread, and sometimes I use Walmart bread too, because it's like really really cheap and it's good. And I'll use that for like my stuffed breads. But ciabatta was the bread that we were talking about earlier on maybe this video or another one, who knows. Okay, but I'm gonna build or start building this platter, and then I'll just bring you back in every so often to let you see the progress. Okay. Okay, so I have the peppers like just on the border. I'm gonna do the potato stacks in between. So I have like the honey gold down. These are all fingerling. Purple, you know, I love the way the purple potato looks inside. So I put a little bit of butter in between and some Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna do the same. Like with each layer that I stack on here. So it'll be a little bit of butter, some parm. They're already seasoned, they're tasty, they're ready to go. So I'll just continue this process and then I'll let you see the finished product. On the right video. I think we're on the right video. So here's this beautiful platter. You know, all this good stuff, the stuffed peppers with seafood, the broccolini, the asparagus, these beautiful tomatoes on a vine, and my potato stacks that don't know how to behave, right? Stay there. Okay, so I have a garlic, Parmesan, all type of cheeses in here to be honest with you, but it's a garlic cheese sauce, and I'm going to drizzle that on the potato stack. Oh nice, that's wonderful. Just splatter it on there. Okay. And I know my husband is going to want this to put on his veggies, so he will be able to do that at the table. And this is what we have. And I will take another short video to show you the ribeyes and the whole surf and turf thing that we got going on with the shrimp and the lobster. Just want to say thank you for being here with me today. Happy anniversary to this lovely man right here. Say hi, baby. So yeah, we're gonna have dinner together, okay? Happy anniversary. Hashtag Black Love. 11 years. Gotta put the work in.
Oh, wow.
Eat homemade, my loves. All right, final product. We are checking out. We are about to enjoy ourselves and each other. Eat homemade, my loves.